Hi, last time we dove into a deeper, beautiful, and complex level of the grammar's operation with stanivat additional vidao. Stanivat additional vidao. The adesha shall be like the stanin, with this one exception. And we saw that that can operate on very significant levels. The next two sutras that we're going to consider elaborate on this in also very beautiful, complex ways that helps really reinforce this idea that if we're lucky enough to learn the fundamentals of the grammar, it really becomes a living thing in our minds. So first of all, please don't attempt the next two sutras until you have a real feeling of understanding stanivat adeshonal vidao. Stanivat adeshonal vidao. So with that introduction, I will say that I had first thought I would present the whole story for today in one screen, and then I decided that that was going to be too complex and muddled. So we'll save this for review at the end. So our next sutra, 1157, is Achaf parasmin purva vitao. Achaf parasmin purva vitao. 1157 and 50 in Siddhanta Comedy. Now, the anuvritti for this sutra is stanivat adeshaha. Stanivat adeshaha. So the full sutra is parasmin achaha adeshaha purva vitao kartavye stanivat. Parasmin achaha adeshaha purva vitao kartavye stanivat. So the adesha of an ach caused by a following letter shall be stanivat if an injunction, vitao, pertaining to the letter preceding the ach, purva vitao kartavye, meaning is intended. So the adesha of an ach, a vowel, caused by a following letter, the vowel being caused by a following letter, that adesha shall be stanivat to the ach if an injunction pertaining to the letter preceding the ach is intended, kartavye. So we will follow the basic example of the commentaries here. So if we take an example of suti upasya, by the standard basic Sandhi rule, Ikoyanachi 6177 and 47 in Siddhanta Comedy, Ikoyanachi, we would have the E replaced by Y. The E replaced by Y before the ach U. So you would have Sud Y Upasya. But to pick this up where we are now with Sudya Upasya, the Ya, the Y, the unvoiced Y, no vowel, that Y is a consonant that was caused by a following letter. So there, but by Ikoyanachi. Now we have another sutra, 8447, Anachicha, 48 in Siddhanta Comedy. Anachicha. And what this says is that after an ach a vowel, a iun rulokeyong ayouch. A yar, yavarat yamanganam chabangi gardash jabagaradash kapachatata chatatav kabaisha shasar. Yar is every consonant except h. Every consonant except h. So after an ach, a yar followed by a non-ach, meaning any consonant, a nuch, a non-ach, is optionally doubled. So here we now have s, u, d, y. S, u, d, y. That's what we have been dealing with now. And so we have an ach, u, s, u. We have a yar, namely d, it's a consonant, not h. And then y, which is a non-ach. So again, anachicha, after an ach, a yar followed by a non-ach. So a yar that follows ach and is followed itself by a non-ach, that yar is optionally doubled. So in our example, we have s, u, d, y. So that optionally becomes s, u, d, y, two ds. And upasya. The problem is that this is not a correct form. So luckily, the sutra that we are now considering, Achaf Parasmin Purva Vitao, we have to remember that the E in Suddhi Upasya is an ach, and it's replaced by Y, by Ekoyanachi, and that replacement causes the doubling of the letter preceding E, the ach, by anachicha. So the ya that has replaced the E causes the optional doubling of the letter preceding it, namely d. In this case, because that fits the criteria for achaf parasmin purva vidao, the ya is stanivat. In other words, the ya, which we had been counting as a yar, or a non-ach rather, that ya we counted as a non-r, is actually, in its heart of hearts, still E, which is a vowel. And because of that, this sequence does not meet the criteria of anachicha, because now we see that the ach and the yar which follows it is followed by an ach, not a non-ach, because of stanivat as described in this sutra. So we'll stop there.